Hello, Facebook world and YouTube world and wherever you are streaming this video from. Welcoming you live to our live broadcast here. It's Duck and Lincoln, and we will be talking about an important notice. And so I'll be just waiting for people to tune in. We try to do these lives as frequent as we can, as time allows. So welcoming you all. I'll be just waiting a few moments here for people to tune in so I can see that we are actually going live. So if you are in, if you can see us, if you can hear us, give us a thumb up and we will get rolling in a moment. First of all, I like to make sure that we are sending powerful energy to our brothers and sisters in Florida. It's really unfortunate. We are there with you in spirit, sending tons of love and light, and we need to conquer this, right? And but provided that this is not intentional, because we know that these days these dark powers that would like to govern over us have a lot of amazing technologies that can alter the weather, can do a lot of things. But let's say that it's not that, right? Because that's another conspiracy theory that a lot of people do not want to hear about, although the weather has been altered. It's just incredible once you start digging in. But that's a mother nature, right? Ruling and showing who is really in charge. And that's eventually something I like to do a video on, the nature's law, God's law. That is one that we absolutely have to adhere to, and that's when any species start deviating from it, what's actually happened. So anyway, sending much love to our brothers and sisters in Florida that are undergoing this tremendous hurricane. We love you. We are there with you. We feel for you, and just stay positive. Make sure that you are safe, and we are in good hands always. So I see that we have people in. Thank you so much for tuning in. So Doug, why don't you tell us about the quo warranto that went out, when was it, like a couple of 3 weeks ago, and that's kind of building on what we will be talking about today.
Well, I sent a quo warranto out to Gavin Newsom. I noticed the military sent a copy to Trump, and I sent a copy to the California Bar Association, the Commission on Judicial Performance, and 3 or 4 attorneys and CEOs of the corporations that have been violating our rights and operating the system of constructive fraud. So I sent that to them and gave them time to respond, to show me their delegated authority. They got to show me an unbroken line of delegated constitutional authority that allows them to legislate over the people themselves, and they can't do it. So the Bar Association, the California State Bar, or the State Bar of California, they reacted to it as if I was filing personal complaints against these attorneys.
And this is the letter, guys. Okay, so here you see it.
Well, there's 3 letters in there, and each one's a different complaint with a different number against the attorneys.
And so here is. Okay, so let me see. Let me pause for a second. I think Eric, let's try that. Eric, I don't see you. Let's try it. I'm adding. Send invite. People want conversation. Okay, let me see here. Eric, I lost it. For some reason, I cannot see you. When I click on it, okay, here, I see you. Okay. Oh. Unable to add guests. They can't be added to your broadcast while a user is connecting. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, I can't do it.
Why?
It won't let you do it.
Oh, okay. Huh. Okay, here, approve. Send invite. Oh.
It's unable to do it. They won't do it while we're doing it.
Okay, Eric, so we would love to have you on the, have you added, but it's not allowing. Actually, it's saying that it's adding. That's strange. And okay, well, I don't know, Eric, are you in? Let's see. Let's give it one more try. Add and adding. Okay. Maybe you can comment. No worries. Yeah. I think that they, yeah, because we are doing this live on YouTube, sorry, on Facebook, and
They're
I
not
know,
going to allow
and
it.
they are not allowing it. Although it seems like you can join on the conversation, but then when we are trying to do, it's just not, the app is not allowing that. So anyway, here is the letter, okay, that came in that Doug was mentioning. So that's that you can see, it's from the State Bar of California, all right, and it's dated September 19, and I can read it to you. It says, Dear Douglas Heisel, we have received your complaint against one or more California attorneys. We have assigned the number shown above to this matter. Please reference this number in your communication with us. Your complaint will first be reviewed by an attorney in the intake unit. If we need further information, we will contact you. We will also advise you of any determination in this matter. If you want to know the status of your complaint, you may contact us by calling the State Bar's toll-free complaint line at 1-800-843-9053. Thank you for your patience. Sincerely, Office of Chief Trial Counsel Intake. So here, you can obviously see here and here. So this is the letter one more time, okay, that they completely are not comprehending, understanding what was sent to them. As Doug mentioned again, Doug sent quo warranto, okay, to the association, and how many attorneys were included? I think 2 or 3 attorneys.
No, there's like 4.
Or 4 attorneys were included, okay, and it was sent from your office. Tell us a little bit about your office as an acting.
Well, it was sent from the acting governor of California State, demanding that they prove their authority to act in the California state, which they don't have any. The Bar Association was created under Article 6, Section 9 of the 1879 California Constitution. That was repealed November 8, 1960. So ever since then, the California Bar Association's so-called charter has been repealed. They have no legal standing, no lawful standing in law or at law. Okay? And what they're doing is they've set up a system of constructive fraud, and they're using it to extort conduct credits through private corporate policies, right, from the people themselves. And they've never been given the right to legislate over the people themselves or make law. So, what we have to do is, since the Republic is standing back up, well, now we're the only game in town because we're the only lawful constitution and we're the only lawful government. The other government has been repealed, and they're holding this de facto by gunpoint only. Okay, they're holding their positions by force.
And extortion, by semantic deceit, by bullying you and making you feel that you have no remedies, that you are basically this hopeless peasant at the mercy of these fraudsters. That's what it is. So we have some great news. Doug has put together a response, okay, a letter, which is signed as the acting governor for California State in trust. So he's, as he mentioned, he is holding this position in trust until we can hold lawful elections, people. Okay, until you can return back home on the land, become the living men and women that we hope you are, who want to benefit the God-given rights, the unalienable rights that so many brave men gave everything, including their life for, and you want to return home. You want to return home where we can finally start exercising all of these amazing rights that many people even forgot that they have, and then we can hold the lawful elections. No more of this fraud, no more what you've been seeing and feeling hopeless about. This is your solution. All right. So, isn't that exciting, my beautiful friends? So, here it goes. I will be reading the letter that Doug is sending as a response, duly signed here. All right. And here we go. So, it is addressed. As Doug mentioned, you have to remember that the California Bar Association is like a regular corporation, like a Walmart, Home Depot, or Costco. And with that, they are listed on Duns and Bradstreet. So there is also a Duns and Bradstreet number included on the letter right here. All right. So it is addressed to their key principal. As every corporation, they have a key principal, CEO, president. So it's addressed to Bill Hebert, the principal of the California Bar Association, located in San Francisco. Dear Bill Herbert, I'm contacting you to give notice to you as principal of California Bar Association that the attached quo warranto is in relation to the California Bar Association's authority to operate in California state, since it is a fact memorialized in public records that the California Bar Association was created by Article 6, Section 9 of the 1879 California Constitution, and that the 1879 California Constitution was repealed by Ballet Pamphlet No. 12 on November 8, 1960. The State Bar of California was noticed of all the above, and that upon further research and investigation and recent discovery into this matter by Douglas William Heisel, the living man, I have discovered that they are further relying upon false premise, as the document relied upon as the source of authority to apply and enforce the perpetrated codes you are threatening the people of California state with, as listed on the internet, is the California Constitution adopted in 1879. Then there is the link. California Constitution, Cons Article 1, Declaration of Rights, Section 1, Section 32, Article 1, adopted 1879. The 1879 Constitution was repealed, and the knowledge has been public record since at least February 2nd, 1998. Applicable venue and jurisdiction previously determined and established February 2nd, 1998 in Los Angeles Superior Court in case BC 175 367 and $190 million judgment concurrent with and equivalent to the district court as created in the Constitution of the State of California of 1849 and the 17th Judicial District, see Statute 1872, Chapter 114, page 116. The effective date of the 1879 Constitution is repealed November 8, 1960 by Ballet Pamphlet No. 12 as attached. Repealing the effective date of the source of authority for the perpetrated codes voids their application and enforcement, and they were voided long before you attempted to apply and enforce them upon the people, and it seems that you have no authority to enforce and or apply said codes to the people of California, since your existence was repealed November 8, 1960. Furthermore, the California Bar Association was created through Article 6, Section 9 of the 1879 California Constitution. See in Rose 93, Cal 2D, Report 298, 22. The state bar is a constitutional entity placed within the judicial article of the California Constitution and thus acknowledged as an integral part of the judicial function. So this is self-evident fact that if the 1879 Constitution let me see. So this is Constitution was repealed, and the California Bar Association was created by Article 6, Section 9, means that the California Bar Association was repealed and has no legitimate standing in law or at law. And to claim to be a bar member is fraud and violates actual law. See also Bridegroom versus State Bar 550 Pacific Second 1089 27 Arizona Appellate Court 47. In view of the decision that the creation of public corporation by special acts is prohibited by state constitution, State Bar Corporation as public corporation has no validity, and designation of State Bar as a public corporation has no legal efficacy. Cited from 7 Corpus Juris Secundum, Section 9. Unless, of course, you have public records showing the 1879 California Constitution was reinstated. The public record speaks for itself. I thank you for your time and effort in this matter and look forward to your response and evidence of your valid authority to sell your services to the people of California as licensed attorneys, esquires, since the above clearly shows that your charter was repealed but still has no validity or legal efficacy. Sincerely, Douglas William Heisel, Beneficiary, Acting Governor for California State Interest. Duly signed with Doug's seal there. So let's see if anyone has any questions here. I don't see any questions right now, but there you have it, guys. Okay, so Doug is holding them accountable, responsible, and anyone who is selling these services, and I know that there are a lot of good people meaning to do good things, but ignorance of law is not an excuse, especially if you say that you are practicing the law. Doug, do you have anything more to add?
No, it's just that as long as you people go out there and hire these attorneys, these so-called bar members, you're selling yourself into a system of constructive fraud. Since all the codes that they're enforcing are private corporate policies that were repealed with the 1879 Constitution. So, I mean,
and I think it should be self-evident when you guys go to courts or there's any legal problem, you have some, issue, right? Why are they always forcing, oh, you need to get an attorney, right? You always hear that. You need to get an attorney because, you don't know your rights. You don't know how to defend your rights. You need an attorney. And so now you have it right here in this letter. And we've done videos on it before. So my beautiful friends and people and living men and women, wake up. Wake up. Time to stand up, learn your rights, how to stand, how to have the proper status, standing, and character as one of the people, because knowledge is power. Sending much love. Have an amazing rest of the day, and we will see you in the next video.